попробуем, что это за игра.
Ну что ж, погнали, опробуем, что это за игра.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. Night be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I wanted to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I'm weary of long rolling sea. Voyages to dim faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. Then
Сразу все
No such
изучаем.
place. But it's not a bad idea.
Сразу все изучаем. Ни хрена нет.
have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Oh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here.
Что нам сломать надо?
Это. И что нам сломать
Никакой
надо?
подсветки нет, ничего.
Никакой подсветки нет, ничего. Что нам ломать? Угу.
I could beat you in my sleep.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Lord Wanderers.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are going.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Best. These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Есть детишки, их тоже надо загасить, отправить к ним.
Есть детишки, их тоже надо загасить, отправить к ним.
Call this a fight?
Короче, от сложности зависит количество хп.
Короче, от сложности зависит количество хп, ясно.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Not a good sign. By the time selectmen's sitting in their asses.
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Все везде закрыто.
When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more
Нельзя.
ground.
You make
Всё
out
везде
the most
закрыто.
responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No
Ну,
ostler
так
and
можно?
no horses.
Тоже нельзя.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second.
Что-нибудь полутать можно? Нет, походу нельзя.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Вышки.
О, мышки.
Будильник. Надо отрубить все будильники, иначе задолбают.
Будильник. Надо отрубить все будильники, иначе задолбают.
Что там дофига точек на полосе?
Что-то больно дофига точек на полосе.
Нельзя с собой, вот собака.
Нельзя с тобой, вот собака.
Правильно, нечего жрать.
Правильно, нечего жрать.
Еды нет, а сундук да. Логично.
Еды нет, а сундук дали. Логично.
Пора дрова пиздить.
Харе дрова пиздить.
Какой-то подвальчик там есть. Что ты от него отходишь все время,
Что
а?
там есть?
Задолбал.
Какой-то подвальчик там есть. Что ты от него отходишь все время, а? Задолбало.
Короче, круг сделали.
Короче, круг сделали.
Все везде закрыто, а?
Все везде закрыто, а?
Ты что нам скажешь?
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
A day at day.
А ты что нам
This is
скажешь?
Frederick Wraith.
Pew Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for you.
А че ее в цепи еще не посадили, как
It
она
is
приплыла?
fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Как-то нелогично.
А чё ее в цепи еще не посадили, как она приплыла?
Where are the children?
Как-то нелогично для Америки тех времен.
We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Ну, вали.
Опять святой, пресвятош.
Whatever's going on here,
Это жесть,
I
все такие
suspect it was a
записки.
little worse
Опять
Жаль,
than the
святой
нельзя.
devil's work.
просветош.
Так
Must
делать.
be letting a Scots Catholic walk about on challenge.
Это жесть, все такие записки. Жаль, нельзя в играх
Great.
так делать.
Sets the tone.
Английский не знаю, так что пофиг. Ну, так это сюда нам надо.
Английский не знаю, так что пофиг.
Сначала еще полетаться.
Ну. Так, это сюда нам надо.
Ничего не пройти.
Сначала еще полутаться.
А, это, я так понимаю, для афро.
Ничего не пройти. Это, я так понимаю, для афро.
Этого домика еще не было. Тут все закрыто, а?
Такого
Не дают в
домика еще
начале
не
игры
было.
полутаться, а? Собаки.
Опять все закрыто, а?
Ну,
Не дают в начале игры полутаться, а? Собаки. О, записочки.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
так, блин, не видно почему.
Так, блин, не ясно почему.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink. Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
Ну, правильно.
I'm the help.
Прислуга.
She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea
О,
Duarte.
правильно, прислуга.
This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assume...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here
Я
in
руки
comfort,
спасаю.
losing
Спасибо,
precious
будете
time.
задолбали.
Governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat
Веруйте
here
и
waiting to meet the same
спасены
fate.
будете, задолбали.
We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
Правильно. Вали
The
пока
esteemed
можешь.
select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes
Правильно.
far outweigh her
Вали
manners,
пока можешь.
or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Was his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. She knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
A demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me.
Да кто он все
Faith
натворил?
and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets
Кто он
of
все
God's
натворил?
green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
Что он быстро поменялся от прислуги мадам. Это мне уже не нравится.
Why is
Что он
town
быстро
so quiet?
поменялся от
Those who
прислуги
did not
мадам.
die,
Испортили быстро
we
Это мне
know
уже не
few
нравится.
who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all
Взяли и
may
испортили
show
быстро
extraordinary
персонажа.
faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements, anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Ну и черт с ним.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many
Ну
long
и черт
months
с ним.
now, and I can tell you that it worstens by the increments. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation, and his passing excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honour. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse.
Прощай же, робот.
I'll be here if you need me.
Я думаю, что так можно. На первом этаже ничего не видно.
Так, у тебя дома что-нибудь полутать можно? На первом этаже что-то ничего не видно. О, бумажки.
Бармен свалил, правильно сделал.
Бармен свалил, правильно сделал.
Вон денежки.
Вот денежки.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
So, you've been listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me, I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the oak. You'd best prevail.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
We'll be back.
I'll be here, unless I'm not.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
Ничего.
Трещать. С этим трещали.
Может там что появилось, с кем потрещать. С этим трещали.
Прежние позакрывали.
Все, круг.
Это уже были. И здесь пройдем.
Все по-прежнему
They'll be the
позакрывали.
Banishers then. Come too late.
Это уже
I'm
были.
sorry, but if poor
Здесь
Minister
пройдем.
Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well,
Did you know Charles Davenport?
of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, Someone must have let the evil in.
Someone always does.
I understand Banishers often trade with the forces of evil.
We do not trade. We deliver. A haunting may be caused by the errors of the living, but a ghost gets no mercy. You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Этот.
С этим не... А, это этот. Ну-ка.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come.
Сейчас скажет
If
Вилли.
only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles.
Сейчас скажет
Just
верить.
one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Warm. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look
Прощай.
around, if that's all right.
Что, блядь, читать? Бесит.
May I be of any help?
Прощай.
You stay put.
Что, блядь, читать? Бесит.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me, that was nice of him.
Трахнуть хочет.
Трахнуть хочет.
Ё-моё.
Ё-моё.
Счётик бумажек.
Сколько ж тут еще этих бумажек?
Чушь. Убивай чушь.
Чушь. Сопливая чушь. Хрень.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Потом прочитаем.
Так это потом прочитаем. Фигня.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Все остается это забрать.
Ну, все, остается эту забрать.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds? When I first met Charles, he was reading his Bible in a noisy tavern. I was drunk. He pretended not to notice.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Так, что там?
Так, что там?
Что он делает?
Травки, что он делает?
Фигня.
Фигня.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are
А
untouched.
продать можно?
Nothing's moved.
А продать можно? Фигня.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Фигня.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
They could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found. How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Фигня, бесит такая фигня. Бесполезная, когда она
Фигня опять.
Are you leaving already?
We need to
Фигня, бесит такая фигня. Бесполезная, когда накидывается.
trouble you once more.
Шалва.
How may I help?
Ладно,
Has the
поболтаем
curse
с тобой
brought with it
еще.
nightmares?
Yes.
Шалава.
I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
We must make our way.
Ну, начать на этого Чарльза.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Да начать на этого Чарльза.
Все, вроде все полутали. Что не дает пройти, а? Задолбал.
Все, вроде все полутали.
И ружбаки не дадут по-любому.
Ты что не дает пройти, а? Задолбала.
Да, уже.
И ружбаки не дадут по-любому стырить. Читал.
Сожжу.
Фигня.
Труп.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he
Сожжу.
wants us to do.
Труп.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Это сейчас по-любому тоже на кладбище за ними попрется. И...
you'll be all
Это
right.
сейчас по-любому тоже на
I doubt
кладбище за
it,
ними
but
попрется.
I'll do my
И...
work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles Michel. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Че ее не сожгли, как в город вошла и начала командовать? Торгашек там, что ли, какой-то?
Чего ее не сожгли, как в город вошла и начала командовать?
I must take a moment.
Торгашек там, что ли, какой-то?
Excuse me.
По-любому там что-нибудь можно залутать. Да? Так и знаю.
По-любому там что-нибудь можно залутать. А? Так и знал.
Может, нет? Да.
Больше ничего нет.
Что-то полутались
А?
немножко. Да, тоже надо сходить полутаться.
Что-то полутались
Нельзя?
немножко. Да, тоже надо сходить полутаться.
Собака.
This
Нельзя?
fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Собаки, а? Фигня.
Обход надо будет. Нельзя.
В обход надо будет потом идти. Нельзя.
Торгаш.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Так,
Calm you, sir.
торгашек.
Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms, trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Там что-то летает на фоне, надо глянуть.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do.
Ну, там
Not
что-то
everyone
летает
will
на
admit
фоне,
it, but
надо
we all have
глянуть.
bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
I bid you good day, Squire Harris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress
Потом надо
Duarte.
будет
Do be careful.
разобраться, что для чего.
A wisp, so close to town. Where are you leading me? More of you? Petty fiend. This better stop soon.
Ну, забывай про изгнание.
No one is safe here.
Ну, забывай про изгнание.
Кого мощно, потом изгоняют.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Кого-нибудь мощного потом изгоню этой фигней.
Не все можно прочитать, ясно, понятно.
Не все можно прочитать, ясно, понятно.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Короче, наоборот, здесь будет выход. Ясно, понятно.
Короче, наоборот, здесь будет выход. Ясно, понятно.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Ясно, понятно.
А вот этот спуск. Ясно, понятно.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
Можно залутать. Еще есть?
Можно залутать. Что-нибудь еще
Все
есть?
везде закрыто. Бесит.
A memory lingers here. I might be able
Все
to
везде
reveal it.
закрыто. Бесит.
What I picked up earlier should suffice. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then. Blast like this.
Лут.
Что за...
Чё за...
Так, просто этих надо. Ну, если просто не лупить и не вытягиваешь.
А, просто этих надо. Понял.
Черные дыры.
Если просто не лупить и не вытягиваешь хпшку. Черные дыры. Ё-моё.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait!
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose one.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport. You have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The woman can talk.
Then on the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
Наконец-то. Сейчас надо будет идти с ней медленно.
Where do you think he is now?
Наконец-то. Сейчас надо будет идти с ней медленно.
The warmth of his hand.
Как же бесит.
His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a
Это нельзя
place where
скипнуть.
sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets
Это нельзя
clean
скипнуть.
and pressed and folded.
Бесит, когда
Nothing
разрабы
can
так
ever be the
поступают.
matter.
You're right.
Это же жестоко.
He's at peace. And you
Нельзя
deserve to
скипать такой
rest.
Бесит,
бред.
когда разрабы так поступают. Это же жестоко.
Наконец-то можно бежать.
Нельзя
Ну,
скипать
куда
такой
пошли?
бред.
Может тут что есть полутать?
О, наконец-то можно бежать. О, калитку открыли.
Подожди, это не сахарная.
Может тут что есть полутать. Подожди, это не
Сволочи.
сахарная.
Ничего полутать тут не оставили.
Сволочь, а. Ничего полутать тут не оставили.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Have you been to the meeting house recently?
Minister Davenport closed it. No matter. God needs no other house than his servants' hearts. I'll say no more, but there is no more to say.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Странная дамочка.
Странная дамочка.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Ничего.
Duarte. Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I have lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling. Only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Хоть одну хату тут можно вынести, а?
Хоть одну хату тут можно вынести, а? Тут
Yes?
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Blah, 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 blah.
I've come to help. Be a good and
Blah,
humble
blah,
servant
blah,
and
blah,
tell me about the curse.
I'll not waste my time. We, madam, have prayed for salvation, and you are not it.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Все закрыто.
Тут еще все закрыто.
Сейчас какой-нибудь нудный диалог будет.
Сейчас какой-нибудь нудный диалог будет.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith. But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Ну как же накрячить черненькую?
А как же накрячить черненькую?
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Надеюсь, лук, который она насобирала, он остался. Тогда можно начать на нее.
Надеюсь, лут, который она насобирала, он остался. Тогда можно начихать на нее.
Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone?
Ничего вроде нет. Закрыто.
Ничего вроде нет. Тут закрыто.
Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? You're the
Что, никакого лута в бочках. Чё?
Че, никакого лута в бочках. Печалька.
Блин, нельзя пройти.
Нигде нельзя пройти.
Короче, она одержимая стала.
Короче, она одержимая стала.
Dear?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Dear, you hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellsballs. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Your lover will betray
Сразу разделяющиеся.
Сразу разделяющиеся.
Не люблю такие атаки с эффектами.
Блин. Не люблю такие атаки с эффектами.
Короче, надо было.
Короче, надо было.
Короче, это настоящий.
Короче, это настоящий.
Ё-моё.
Блин. Ух ты ж, ё-моё.
Никакого большого лучка. Короче, надо встать тут, постоять, чтобы в следующий раз сразу
большого
двери,
лучка.
надеюсь.
Короче, надо встать тут, постоять, чтобы в следующий раз сразу к двери, надеюсь.
Что там?
Блин.
Так, давай еще.
Ух ты ж, собака. Так, давай еще.
Where's Anthea? If you laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your manor, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak. Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
Сейчас будем лутаться, мстить.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart.
Сейчас будем лутаться, мстить.
The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Охотница, теперь он будет жарить охотницу.
Охотница, теперь он будет жарить охотницу.
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
We... Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
А, индейку будешь жарить.
That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Индейку будешь жарить.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
This nightmare, how it spoke, how it tore right through her. Never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian, this little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have
Взял
faith.
жопу в руки, отодрал эту и пошел ее убивать.
Взял жопу в руки, отодрал эту и пошел ее убивать.
Have faith. You say that you do not know me. Easy said, harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts. You've a hole in you, a yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Интересно, факел с автоподжигом.
I don't know what this is, but I'm
Интересно,
staying away from
факел
it.
с автоподжигом.
Нормально. Стёб небольшой.
Нормально. Стёб небольшой.
Where am I?
Ничего нет.
Ничего нет.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
Да, хотя здесь можно еще полутать.
Туда, значит, здесь можно еще полутать.
В обход надо идти. Не понял.
В обход надо идти. Ну понятно.
God, fella, now's not the time.
Ненавижу собакенов в играх.
Ненавижу собакенов в играх.
Away with... Come on, you mongrels!
What in the hell am I doing?
Точки навыков уровня значит будет. Превосходно.
Очки навыков уровня, значит, будут. Превосходно. Так, больше песиков нету.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
Сундучок.
Сундучок.
Денежки. Хорошо.
Денежки. Это хорошо.
Нигде не
Нигде нельзя ходить. Что за...
Можно, да.
А, можно изгнать.
Что приходит?
Что приходит?
Хренный придурок.
What is happening?
Хрен ныть, придурок.
What? Antea?
Как туда по сюжету?
Так,
Там
туда по
что-нибудь
сюжету.
интересное.
Там что-нибудь интересное.
Кого искать задание?
Кого искать задание?
Все, больше ничего нет.
Все, больше ничего нет.
Так, навыки должны быть. Мгм.
Так, навыки должны быть.
Пока значит недоступны.
Навыки пока, значит, недоступны.
Должно быть жарко, да?
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
А должно быть жарко, да?
Antea? Call me to you.
Сколько залутать нельзя.
Сумка
I'm
залутать
sorry.
нельзя.
I'm so sorry. I'm here.
Отражение на земле. Тут какая-нибудь хрень сейчас будет.
Просто блестит.
Площадка
Отражение на
для боя.
земле. О,
Ну,
тут какая-нибудь хрень сейчас будет. Площадка для боя. Ну,
Spectres. Here.
Antea, are you there?
значит, будет в отражениях всю игру ее видеть.
значит, будет в отражениях всю игру ее видеть.
Right here. My love. Right here. It's you. No!
I have you.
You have me.
Come.
No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
Where are you going?
Over here.
Эй, я так не могу прыгать, ты чё?
I have you.
I'm right here.
Эй, я
Where are
так не
you?
могу прыгать, ты чё, блин?
Where have you gone? Antea!
Ну, костерочек.
You seem weak. You need
Костерочек.
rest.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost. Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me. I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
And with a few more words?
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless, lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
We should run away from all this.
I sense the nightmare's presence near my body. I won't be free till we've reclaimed it. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot, Antea. So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated by you and me both.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me, and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe. We could consider it. I mean, if there's the slightest chance I could bring you back, I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I will. I swear it, Mother.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
Точно надо.
Так это точно надо.
Надо уровень качать.
Надо уровень качать.
Жри его.
Жри его.
Чё она его не сожрала, да?
Чё она его не сожрала, а? Угу.
Больше ничего не заменить.
Пока больше ничем заменить.
Ну, костер это классика.
Ну, костер это классика.
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions, going for the basics.
We'll manage.
Все собрал.
Together. What the hell happened here?
If you're gonna play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
Костюшки.
Костяшки.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Ключик. Что ему открыть?
Ключик. Что ему открыть?
Это уже мне нравится. Такие приколюхи. Могли упустить.
Это уже мне нравится. Такие приколюхи. Что там могли упустить?
По-любому есть что-то, что можно сделать это дело.
По-любому есть что-то, что можно сделать этой дурой там.
Это прикольно. Мне это нравится.
О, Это прикольно. Мне это нравится.
Ну, все веселее. Ну, можно залезть.
Это все веселее.
Нет, я думал, что
Туда можно залезть? Нельзя, походу. Эх, я думал, что-нибудь можно сделать тут.
Блин.
Блин. Ну ладно.
Ну ладно. Что делать?
Ну ладно. Что поделать? Хилки восстановим. Сколько хилок?
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Значит.
Обход, значит.
Did we miss a few? We can fight them together.
Ну, а значит.
Not today.
We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
Мне становится интереснее.
Игра становится интереснее.
They always end up mucking around with black magic. Always.
Зря я спрыгнул, походу.
Зря я спрыгнул, походу.
Знаки вопросика. Что-то мне это напоминает.
Знаки вопросика. Что-то мне это напоминает.
Огромная карта с этими
Знаки
знаками
вопросика. Наверняка будет огромная карта с этими знаками вопросика. Угу. Пока не улучшаем.
Все-таки можно пройти.
Все-таки тут можно пройти.
That spectre. It's heading for that corpse. I have another in sight.
Going again, huh? Just in Weedentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
I like a bit of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
Все золото назначено.
Все золото назначено.
Antea, will people be able to tell I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
There were trappers here. I wonder what happened then.
The woods are swarmed with specters. Hopefully, they left.
Наважники чертовы бесит, когда в играх там пичкают.
Наважники чертовы бесит, когда в играх прям пичкают святошами
полноты игры, но как же эта собака бесит.
Да, это дополняет полноты игре, но как же эта собака бесит.
Ни шиша нет, ни шиша.
Ни шиша нет, ни шиша.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Well, witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason.
Все.
I think I see a crossing over there.
Signs of civilization. Okay, mate.
Правильно, не имею дела с ведьмы с людьми.
Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Creeping ivy.
I always hated these sap-thirsty spectres.
Значит, потом ружбайка, когда появится, надо будет это ломать. Ясно, понятно.
Значит, потом ружбайка, когда появится, надо будет это ломать. Ясно, понятно.
We'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
I've strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it. I've strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it.
Over here. You can climb down.
And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
Think you could take on a ghost? It's coming for you.
Что это было? Надо
Чё это было?
кошечку вернуть.
Нафиг надо сдохнуть, хпшечку вернуть.
I have another insight.
Piss off.
А что, нажрать эту призрачную пыль не может? Печально.
А чё, нажрать эту призрачную пыль не может? Печально.
Как же бесит вот эти вот острые края в углях.
Блин, как же бесит вот эти вот острые края в играх.
Так, сюда по сюжету. Пока не хочу по сюжету.
Так, сюда по сюжету. Я пока не хочу по сюжету.
Оставить призрак какой-то в этом трупике.
Да есть еще подраться. По-любому будет восставать призрак какой-нибудь в этом же трупике.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. A ghost made this, and we need to find out whose.
Короче, надо сначала ту штуку исследовать в любом случае.
Короче, надо сначала ту штуку исследовать в любом случае. То что-нибудь профукается.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. I thought you were someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Kind of you to offer, lad, but no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCraith. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! It's a nightmare. Nothing more.
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows them. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
Winter? This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was... I'm sorry. On my own, I lose track of time.
And with your friend?
Oh. You met Ben, did you? He was just here, he was. Just here.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of them. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
Where has he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That... and the fog. Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
Aye. And me to him.
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
This explains the quick mist.
По-любому этот Бен.
По-любому этот Бен.
Бла-бла-бла. Фигня.
Бла-бла-бла.
Сундучок открыть.
Фигня.
Here, Jacob.
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
Сундучок
There
открыть
are maggots
хочется.
in the bed.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We might do.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
These Ben's things.
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
Полезные немного.
He's so confused.
А
I
сейчас
doubt he
там
knows what
появится
year it
призрак.
is.
Стоп.
Полезные
What happened to him?
немного. А вот сейчас там появится призрак 100 пудов.
Maybe his mate abandoned him.
Да, я хочу туда спуститься. Чё тут? А, вот. Чё тут? Все ясно, понятно.
Я хочу туда спуститься. Чё за... А, вот. Еще один ход. Все ясно, понятно. Сори.
Sit down.
Нормальный лут. Сейчас он
Нормальный лут.
Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it.
Сейчас он там по-любому что-нибудь живет еще.
Ясен Бен, что это его дружок Бен сдох давно.
Ясен Бен, что это его дружок Бен сдох давно.
Do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry, it'll affect your other senses too.
Oh, this quick mist is thicker than a Scotch dragoon. It smells almost as bad.
I see fine.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too. Do you see that? It looks like the fog is coming from those odd-looking stalagmites. Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff.
Никуда нельзя.
didn't know that would happen.
Got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Here and now, I lift the curtain.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
So was Jacob lying to hide the murder?
He wouldn't be the first. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Something's concealed.
Ну, потом появится какая-то телепортация.
Понимаю, потом появится какая-то телепортация. Но не сейчас.
Something's concealed. a shite on a short stick. Bloody hell. Man's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Jacob was
Вот мясо, которое мясо
Jacob was
ел.
eating Ben.
Вот и мясо, которое мясо ел.
Was really hungry enough to eat his friend.
Maybe the nightmare had something to do with it. Standing by.
Get lost, won't you?
Сейчас тут тоже начнут оживать.
Сейчас тоже начнут оживать.
I think we've hit a nerve. Think you could take on a ghost? Call me. Watch out. Spectacle.
Have some of this.
Собака.
Have some of that.
Что должно быть очень хороший. Все.
Так что должно было что-то хорошее упасть. Все.
Тут по-любому тоже сейчас начнут оживать.
Интересно.
Да? Даже странно.
Тут по-любому тоже сейчас начнут оживать.
Let's look for
Да,
our time
даже
while Jacob's
странно.
outside.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all. Come on, let's talk to Ben.
здесь не ошибся.
Здесь не ошибся.
I should order the ghost to appear now. You're not Jacob. Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
The Scot. You?
Altea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. Know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
Why do you not confront him? Why not show yourself?
I did. He thought me alive. He showed me steak he'd scavenged. He was so proud. He offered me a share. He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Poor lad.
Jacob must confess.
His denial runs strong. Must have loved Ben very much. Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here. Our lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
But you did try to leave, didn't you? You packed up and left. Do you not remember reaching the cliff top?
Cliff top makes a fine lookout. Game comes to the water to drink. You can pick 'em off if your aim be good enough.
Has he lost his mind, or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But No. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
So you made it stop. Do you remember now?
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me, him or me. I would have died. I should have died. My sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend.
Если вся игра будет такими сопливыми диалогами, это прям напрягать.
Если вся игра будет такими сопливыми диалогами, это прям напрягать будет.
We both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path,
Jacob is ready to die.
the others won't be. We'll tell lies. will harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Benedict Stoughton. In the face of life's inexplicable hardships, at times to stay alive, we must do terrible things. In his despair, your best friend stole your life. Then he compounded his sin. He fed on your flesh. Confessing his sins, he offered to forfeit his life. He has told the truth. You may go in peace.
We were trapped. The snare was set to kill us slow. Jacob, my friend, my only friend. I forgive all. I forgive everything.
В конце-то едкая бабища будет указывать на все неправильные
В конце-то едкая бабища будет указывать на все неправильные решения, поэтому надо по максимуму помогать, а потом перепройти, всех захреначить.
I know that now. I need to give him his last rites. Please. I need to be alone.
It's over. The tie will sustain me a little longer.
Jacob, would you mind if I rest inside a while?
Suit yourself.
No more maggots. Ben is gone for good.
И сожрет еще.
Poor lad.
His food is the meat of the
Сундук
matter.
можно уже открыть?
Yeah, that's horrible. Never heard a worse pun. I like it.
Ну все.
А, ты бишь.
А, ты бишь.
Одни и те же скиллы.
Так это что, одни и те же скиллы? Нет.
killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Just like you.
Just like me.
How do you feel?
I feel trapped, locked into an embrace with a nightmare. I crave essence. With it, I'd not so fast decay. With it, I'd not so quickly become one of those stupid bloody spectres.
We made the right choice. We made it together. Taking a life is no small matter.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This thing we have, shall cease to be.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets. For soon, you'll release me. I'll have my ascent.
I hardly want to let you go.
I know, but you must.
Can I?
I am a shadow, caged and fading.
You are still here? Still you? We could...
Jacob Lynn's essence called to me. I knew it wrong, but I desired it. There lies perdition. For both of us. I cannot abide what I have become. I don't want to abandon you, but I must.
Сколько соплей в этой игре, а? 2 часа играю, одни сопли.
Сколько соплей в этой игре, а? 2 часа играю, одни сопли пока вижу.
I swear it.
Угу.
Oh there, Jacob. I'll be on my way now. Take care of yourself, lad. Is there somewhere you can go?
Maybe. If they'll have me. If I can find them.
Let's go back to the bridge. I feel stronger. Let's see if I was right about those spectral stains.
Там уже этот есть.
Кстати, там же этот
Просто
есть.
никак нельзя прыгать, как здесь.
Почему вот в таких простых местах нельзя просто спрыгнуть, вот как здесь?
Там есть местечко, куда можно
Бесит.
залезть.
Там есть местечко, куда можно залезть.
Печаль.
Печаль.
That's it. I think I can jump the gap. Your bane rings will help. Can you find the place where the stains align?
Ну, веревка бесконечна, что ли?
У него веревка бесконечная, что ли?
Come with me. Are you all right?
Never better.
Нормально так.
Нормально так.
jump was quite something.
Ghosts are quite something. But I feel clumsy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You'll master it. You've mastered everything else. No way through here neither, far as I can see.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Have some of this.
Spectres have gathered around. Why not force them to appear?
No step from the shadows.
Think you could take on a ghost? I'm right here, you know. Watch out! Spectre possession.
Wee Highland kiss for you. Marcin left.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
There's more of them.
Собака.
Блин. Собака.
Trouble's about. They're vexed now. You're wasting your time on this one. Look out!
Don't leave.
Нормально.
Gavamarcas and others. Reinforcements. They brought more friends.
Get out of there!
Не получилось.
No step from the shadows. Reinforcements. Get lost, won't you?
Run, Red!
Try this on.
Spectre, going for a meat suit. Did we miss a few?
They brought more friends.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Это не для того.
Leave it to me. Watch out! Spectre possession.
Это он.
Die, you bastard!
That Spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. Change targets. Tormented first.
Для какого?
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Вообще броня-то взяла. А, понял, дайте мне так.
Откуда у него вообще броня-то взялась? А, понял, надо этими атаками.
Да задолбает эти светлячки летать это.
Да задолбает эти светлячки летать от него.
Spectre heading for that corpse.
Хилок больше не побил. Хотя переборщил сложно.
Хилок больше нету, блин. Все. Что-то я переборщил с сложностью, мне кажется.
Ладно, потом разберусь.
Где найти по полчаса. Ладно, потом разберусь.